In economics, when we talk about inflation, we talk about a sustained increase in prices, an increase in the cost of living from year to year. We are going to talk about how to calculate inflation and what causes it. To calculate inflation, economists determine the typical basket of goods and services an average person buys. Basic necessities such as bread, milk, pasta, etc., that they consume. We then calculate the basket of these goods. Therefore, if in year 1 the basket of goods cost $100 and in year 2 it cost $110, the general price level has gone up by 10%. And this is what we call inflation rate, the consumer price index. Formula to calculate inflation rate is as follows: CPI of the current year minus CPI of the previous year divided by the CPI of the previous year multiplied by 100. With high inflation, the value of your income drops quickly. As prices rise, you'll only be able to buy a few things with your money. On the other hand, if you have taken out a loan before inflation, you will be able to pay it off easily, since the money you are paying back has decreased over time. Most countries aim for an inflation rate between 1 and 3%. When inflation is very high, it gets out of control and it is called hyperinflation. Here, prices rise faster and people lose confidence over the value of money. If prices fall, there is a negative inflation, also called deflation. Deflation is a problem for the economy because it causes people to assume prices will fall further and they postpone their purchases. The main cause of inflation is when the supply of money grows faster than the real output in an economy. With more money chasing the same quantity of goods, prices will increase. However, there are circumstances when the supply does not cause inflation. Example, when there is unemployment in an economy or spare capacity. Then the extra money stimulates the economy without causing inflation. Another example is supply shock. Example of oil prices rising quickly across the globe. Everything is becoming expensive. Because oil is a factor of production for most of the goods.